Yo, 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 what's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? I got my live all a little jacked up. Hold on. Let's come back. I'm off a little bit. It's Friday, not Thursday. TikTok. It's Thursday. It's Friday vibes. Friday vibes, not Thursday. Happy Friday. Fortune and Freedom Friday. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. What's going on, family? Peace and love. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's happening? Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, April 10th. The month is already a third of the way down. April 10th, 2026, man. We are a third of the way to the next month, man. Shit crazy. Time is moving. Time is moving. Time is just moving, moving, and moving. And I am excited about it. Um, to move through this month. Um, 20 days left in the month, man. In a couple days in May. I want some food. I went to bed and woke up with heavy, heavy, heavy emotions. Heavy emotions. Heavy, heavy emotions. Um, did not do the things I was supposed to do last night. Um, Heavy emotions, man. And I'm pushing, right? I'm pushing through as best as I can. Um, but yeah, some heavy, some deep emotions, heavy feelings. Um, yeah, today's another day I didn't want to get up out the bed and do this show. If I could have stayed laying down, I would have stayed laying down. Um, but I made a commitment and I'm gonna stick to it as best as I fucking can, right? For as long as I possibly can. I'm gonna control what I can't control and let go of what I can't control. Um, well, yeah, man, feeling. But we here. It's Friday. It's gonna be a beautiful day. We're gonna get some more stuff done today. Um, but it's looking like tomorrow's gonna be the most realistic day to be out here. Saturday. Saturday seems like a good day. Saturday, 4/11, April 11th. Right, seems like a good day to move out. Good day to hit the streets to start that process. All right. That's what it's looking like. Today is day 28. Tomorrow will be day 29, and it'll just be exactly 3 weeks to be in the streets. A little more than 3 weeks, give or take, right? Um, but yeah, man, we are here, we are here, we are here. Sefusa and Kofa, peace and love, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you for the love, the consistency, man, the support, and all of the brotherhood that you offer, that you bring, that you carry. It matters. It matters big time. I'm grateful, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, we got a show to do today, right? Again, episode 603. We are already on the road to 700. A lot more weeks, right? 97 more episodes. It's a long time. I don't even know what month that is. Normally it's 20 weeks, right? So every 20 weeks, five episodes a week every 20 weeks. So 20 weeks is 5 months. 5 months, 5 times 4, 20, 5 months. So about every 5 months. So it was April 7th. So May, June, July, August, September. So yeah, September, I guess, is episode 700, September 7th, give or take, episode 700. So looking forward to that, man. I love the fact that there's always something to look forward to. I love that fact. I should have put the ring light on because the light behind me makes a TikTok video darker. And it's best to have good light when you're doing a live, right? You don't want to have bad lighting. It's best to have good lighting when you are live. So my apologies for that, TikTok fam. My apologies that this is the setup and this is the lighting. But yeah, man, we're gonna get the show started. Um, get right to it. I ain't got much more to say today, man. I'm out of it, literally, physically, emotionally. At this moment, I am out of it. But I am your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston, and on this Friday, April 10th, 2026, episode 603, our first segment is a phrase of the day, and today's phrase is winners win. And that's something I've been thinking about yesterday, right? Just making adjustments, learning, right? Learning something that I've never done. But yeah, winners win, and it's really as simple as that. And know that a winner is not somebody who has never lost. On the contrary, a winner is someone who didn't quit when they lost, right? A winner is somebody who lost and they just kept fucking going, right? Even if they cried when they lost, and even if they felt like shit when they lost, right? Even if they lost miserably, right? When we think about some of the greatest athletes ever, when we think about some of the greatest stories ever, some of the people we love the most, we admire the most, we aspire to be like to some degree the most, right? Whenever we think about any of those types of people, all of them have lost at some point in their lives. And sometimes they lost miserably, embarrassed, right? Embarrassed. So many different stories of so many different athletes losing, from boxing to baseball to basketball to football to hockey to tennis to golf, right? They were major losses, whether early on and then it was a long path of winning, or it was winning, loses, or losses, right? And then some more winning, winning young, knocked out, coming back later to win again, right? However you want to look at it, some of the greatest people ever, not just athletes, the greatest stories ever. One of the reasons that we love them is their comeback, right? Their bounce back, their resilience. It's not that they've never lost, it's that they lost. And sometimes we may have seen them lost. They may have lost in public, right? They may have lost family, lost marriage, lost freaking whatever it is. But what makes them the greatest is their resilience. Is their resilience and commitment to getting better, stronger, sharper, faster, and wiser. That's what makes them some of the greatest. Is their commitment to betterment, their commitment to improvement, their commitment to coming back and winning. That's a championship mindset. That's the language of champions. That yeah, I may have lost now, but I'm not going to lose forever. I'm not going to lose forever. I'm not going to get no forever, right? I'm not going to not be. I'm not going to not be enough forever. There will come a time when I will be enough and I will fucking be victorious. So the difference between a winner and a loser is really how they handle defeat. That's the difference. How do you handle defeat? How do you handle failure? How do you handle loss? How do you handle ridicule? How do you handle embarrassment? How do you handle when you fall flat on your fucking face? How do you handle that shit? That's the difference. That's what makes the major difference, is how the fuck you handle yourself when you fall flat on your face. Especially if it's in public and everybody can see that you fell flat on your face. What's your response? Are you laying there crying? Or are you getting up crying? Because you can cry. Crying is okay to cry. Right? It's fucking okay to cry. But are you going to lay there on the floor boo-hooing? Or are you going to cry while getting up, scraping yourself off, wiping yourself off, dusting yourself off, like, okay, or I need a drink, right? I need some water. I need some coconut water. I need something to eat, right? And then I need a nap. I need some rest. But I'm getting back in the game, right? I'm getting back in the game. Because you can rest, right? Like, you can rest after loss. You can take a moment to regroup, gather yourself, right? To study, right? And to prepare to go back out there and be better. What's going to make you better next time you get out there? What's going to make you stronger? How are you going to secure your victory next time? Because loss is part of the fucking game, man. Like, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You are absolutely going to fucking lose. There is no person in the history of this motherfucking planet who did not lose. Right? No great person who did not lose. So understand that, overstand that. Don't fret when you lose. Just keep fucking pushing. Keep pushing, keep figuring it out, right? And just stay committed to getting better. Stay committed to your personal development, to your self-improvement, right? Yesterday we spoke about like non-negotiables, right? What are your non-negotiables? What are you going to do? What's your minimum standard? What are you going to do every day at minimum to ensure that you are improving, that you are getting better, that you are sticking to the fucking script? And the script is to fucking win the game. That's the purpose of this shit. The purpose of this shit is to fucking win. It's not just to play this shit just to fucking have fun. No, like, it's cool. Yes, enjoy this shit. But the goal, the objective is to fucking win. It's to be victorious, right? That is the objective of getting in the game, of getting in the ring, of getting in the arena, right? Of showing the fuck up, is to fucking win. That's it. We ain't playing this shit to fucking lose. As we used to say in the streets, go hard or go the fuck home. Either on same in sports, you going hard like you playing to win, because we're playing to win. We got to go. We want to win a championship, right? I remember 16 years old playing at 18 and under. That was our goal. Our goal was to win the fucking championship. And there were people on the team who got cut because they just wanted to have fun. Now we want to win a championship because like 12th Street been winning fucking 4 years in a row, and we want to win against them. We want to beat them. So if you don't want to beat them, if you don't want to get, if you don't even want to get to the championship, if you just want to see how far you can go, no, we want to win, right? So we played very hard every game, right? 10 people, we played hard every game. Subs in, subs out. Everybody got different roles. We got 2 stars, cool. You come off the bench, cool. You're a role player, you're the wingman, cool. Do your job. We got a fucking goal, and the goal is to win. And if you're not here to win, if you're not showing up to win, even in the championship game, we make the championship, right? Some people got cut, picked up some other people. We get to the chip, and some people is just happy to be there. Yeah, we in the championship with so many people out here. Yeah, focus. The goal is to win. And what's crazy is that we were winning that game. We were going to win a championship, and then of course a big fight breaks out. Ends up being some crazy stuff happens, and we were up, and the game did not end. Right, the game did not end. It was freaking 35 seconds left on the clock, 40 seconds left on the clock. It was a 2-point game, 3-point game, I think, and the game didn't get to finish, and that's a tragedy. That's a tragedy, right? That happens at a 16 and under game. But such is life, growing up in the hood. Such is life when you are dealing with that type of shit, right? When you're in the streets, it's hood players, they playing, and the hood dudes is coaching, and the hood dudes is running the tournament, and it's money on the games. Sometimes the shit ends ugly, and that game ended ugly, right? But yeah, win is fucking win, man. Win is win. Simple as that. If you're a winner, keep fucking going. With the scrapes, with the bruises, with the bumps, with the knots, with the tears, you know what I mean? With the debt, with the divorce, with all of the shit. Just keep fucking going. And let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment is always our Need to Know News of the day. Today's Need to Know News, we're going to talk about Mars. I mentioned it, I think, yesterday, the day before. Mars moved into Aries yesterday. And although I am nowhere near the most astrologically, although I am nowhere near the most astrologically astute person by a long shot, I'm not. I don't know all the shit, but I do know when I feel shifts in energy. I do know myself pretty well. And I felt the shift yesterday. Yesterday, I felt better than I had in the last week. And although today I don't feel as energetic as I did yesterday, I do notice a change. I still feel better today than I did last week, right? I still feel better today than I did last week. So, change, shifts in energy, right? Let's read about what this means. What does this shit mean? Mars entered Aries. What does this mean? Mars is back home in Aries for the next 6 weeks. So there's no plans in retrograde until May, right? We have the green light from the cosmos to shoot our shots professionally, romantically, and financially. Take the leap and trust that the net will appear, but just make sure you're not burning yourself out in the process trying to do too much at once. All right, so let's keep reading. Mars is back home at Aries for the next 6 weeks, and with the Sun, Saturn, Neptune, and Chiron all in Aries at the same time, we're feeling a strong sense of urge to take action and make moves in the direction of our heart's desires. The key is to move with intention and avoid burning yourself out by trying to do too much at once. But otherwise, you have the green light to shine bright. April 9th, 2026. The life you've been dreaming about is closer than you think. Opportunities are aligning. The version of you who has it all is already within you. Living your best life isn't luck, it's intention. What you focus on, believe, listen, and act on is shaping your reality every day. Manifest it, feel it, become it, and be ready to receive everything that is meant for you. But that feeling of readiness you are seeking is what comes after you take the first leap. Of course it feels uncertain. You don't know what's going to happen. To let things arrive, you have to let things go. To let things arrive, you have to let things go. How fucking powerful is that? Listen. It says, Mars is the planet of action. right? We're all going to be fired up and ready to soar over these next 6 weeks. If you've been feeling a lack of motivation and drive during Mars and Pisces, get ready to feel alive again. And I'm ready to feel alive again, right? Again, I felt the shift yesterday, like in real time. I woke up yesterday and I had way more energy than I had the day before. Today, I don't have as much energy as I had yesterday on the wake up, but I do have more energy than I had the days before, right? Just emotions compound, man. I had some tough dreams that I can't even remember. I just know that at one point, I think I woke up at like 4 something with tears, right? I woke up like with tears in my eyes. I don't even remember what the fucking dream was. I just heavy emotion. Um, yeah, I don't even remember what the dream was about. Like as I was thinking about it before I got on, I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember. But I know it was heavy emotion. I definitely woke up like 4 something with tears. I have to use the restroom. Um, but yeah, let's move right along also to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment is always a tip of the day. Today's tip is to when you got a big vision, right? When you get a big vision, man, say yes. Say yes. Don't down talk yourself. Don't make yourself smaller. Say yes to that big vision and then figure out how to make it happen later. And this reminds me of Richard Branson's famous quote, right? Richard Branson, CEO of Virgin. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. I find that one for me now that's Richard Branson's quote. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. I first read this quote about a decade ago or more, probably a little more than a decade ago, right? And it made perfect sense then, right? And so I find that one of the biggest hurdles in life is that everybody or so many people want to have it all figured out before they make a move. And I get it. People want certainty, people want the most clarity as possible, but clarity comes from action. And so to me, when you want to have it all figured out before making a move, that really pushes the boundaries. And I'm a boundary pusher. I'm a fucking standard setter, right? Like I set the fucking standard. And I know that. And yeah, man, like you get a big vision, man. My vision that I have for the world healing system, I know is massive. I know it's major. I know not everyone's going to get it. I know the majority of people won't get it. But I also know that there needs to be a system that caters to the whole human being. There needs to be a system that caters to the whole fucking human being. And that's what I'm saying. Introducing a new fucking system. Right? That's what I'm doing. And so yeah, like again, I am wise enough to take people's wisdom, and I'm also strong enough and convicted enough to know that this makes sense and it's not for me. Right? It makes sense. I understand it, but it's not for me. I'm not going to do it. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to do everything that somebody suggests or gives wisdom on, right? It just means some things, if it's not in alignment, I'm not doing it. And I'm not stressing myself out about it. I would rather be stressed pushing for the thing that the vision that's in my heart, the vision that's in my spirit, right? The vision that God gave me. I'd rather be stressed working towards that than stress compromising and working towards something else. Now, that doesn't mean that I can have a big vision and can't just break it down to simpler steps to get there. Of course, I can. But if it compromises, right, it means I can't. No, and so I'm still learning myself, man. I'm still learning, still figuring it out. But I know there's some non-negotiables, right? And the non-negotiable is compromising my motherfucking vision. And I'm okay if it takes longer. I'm okay if I struggle longer. I'm okay if it's a harder fucking battle, because the ultimate is not just the end result, right? That's not the ultimate desire. Is I just want to get there. No, the ultimate is who I become in the process. Becoming more punctual, becoming more compassionate, becoming more articulate, right? Becoming more ambitious, becoming more humble, becoming more bold, right? All of the different things, becoming more greater, sharper, faster, wiser. That's what I'm committed to. And so, yeah, man, get rich or die trying, right? Get rich or die trying, man. Make this shit happen the way it showed up in my heart, the way it showed up in my mind, the way it is presented in my spirit, or die in the fucking process. And I like Will Smith said, I'm not scared to die on the treadmill. right? I'm not scared to die on the treadmill. I'm not scared to die in the process of pursuing my goals and my dreams. I'm not. Some people may be, but not I. Right? Not I, says the cat. Um, and so, yeah, man, that is our third segment. Let's go right along to our fourth segment. Mona Love, thank you. Peace and love, baby girl. Happy day 28. Thank you for tuning in, of course. Um, Fourth and final segment, building on that. Everybody won't see your vision, and that is okay. It is okay. As Les Brown and so many others have so eloquently stated many times over, the bigger the dream, the bigger the challenge. The bigger the goal, the bigger the obstacle. Right? The harder the battle, the sweeter the fucking victory. If everybody understood and supported your vision, yes, that would feel great, but that may mean it's not big enough, right? And so, again, I know that my vision is bigger than most people can comprehend. There's nothing like it. There's nothing. There's nothing that exists like this. But again, I'm a standard setter. We're instituting something new because everybody I speak to, even the people who know business, they like, yo, the people who got the money, the people who got the access to the money, it's some shit that they're missing, that they're struggling with, right? Having challenges with. And it's like if there was a whole system, that shit would be easier. Them or their children or their spouse or somebody in their family, and it's like, I'm showing you guys this is the solution right here. This is the solution, right? And so again, I guess I got to get bolder in my vision and really, 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 really rely on the people, right? Really rely on the people. And when I hit the streets, again, I'm gonna, and obviously the campaign is gonna go longer than the 50 days, right? The fundraising campaign is gonna be like for a long time, right? We may adjust it, bring it down, right? Again, I get $50 million, it scares people off. Um, yeah, I also get that I'm a big dreamer. I am a big dreamer, and I do know that I do miss great at vision, great at casting the vision, crafting the vision, great at showing up. But again, I know what I'm really good at. I know the areas I'm not so great at. I know that I miss small steps sometimes, right? And now I know that I've done great things. I've fucking organized and did the steps to Vegan Fest and other events on my own, right? But I know that, the organization point is not my strong point, it's not my strong suit. And so I need help. And I always need help. And sometimes I don't even know what I need help with. I need help with somebody coming and say, hey, this is great. Let's can we do it like this? Right? That's what I need help with. I don't even know what I need help with sometimes, but I know I need help with that. All right. But to pinpoint, yo, you can help me this way, help me that way, help me figure this shit out. If you believe in the vision, if you believe in me, if you love the vision, if you see the vision, help me figure this shit out. Help me bring this shit into fruition, breaking it down into smaller steps. Like, help me. Right? It's not my strong point. And so we're gonna keep pushing, right? Keep doubling down on the strengths until we connect with people that can help with the weaknesses, right? My weak areas. Because I'm not trying to be the most well-rounded person. I'm striving to be the greatest, right? And is the greatest the most well-rounded? It depends on who you fucking ask, right? Your perspective. But yeah, man, like everybody's not gonna see a vision. Yesterday I got like a no and a yes from this call. It was a no and a yes. No, can't support that. Big vision is big, it's great, but it's really out there. Real esoteric, but I can support this part of it. We can support this. We can put some funding there. You can make those things happen. Right. So that's a win. And I know that there's gonna be people like that on other sides. And so yeah, feeling the weight of that though, the weight of that like rejection, the weight of like still being in the same position. But inspired by the obstacle ahead, right? Inspired by the fucking obstacle ahead. Obstacles they have never, I mean, maybe they have when I was younger, but at this point in my life, obstacles don't hinder me, right? I don't cower away in the face of obstacles. I don't shy away from the challenges, right? I address them. I like to confront the challenges for the most part in my life, all right? Yeah, man, but I ain't got much more than that today, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. If you're in New York, East Coast, go get some sun wherever you are. All right. Get some light. If it's raining, be the light. Right. Still go outside. I need to lay down. I need to like re-clear, calibrate. Right. So I can get up and pack some more shit, get some more shit to storage, and um, probably have one more night in this crib, man. One more night to sleep comfortably on this bed. Yeah, I don't feel like going outside with this energy. Like this energy I have right now, I don't think I should go outside with it. It's not bad energy. It's just not the best energy. So, yeah, I think tomorrow's most likely, realistically, gonna be the day. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. Tonight, right, we back again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YouTube, and that's the 50-day hunger strike series, day 28. We'll talk about some things later, and if not, I'll see you guys next week, Monday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. for SRDaily, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. It's the end of week 121 here on SR Daily. And remember, man, it's not getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. Get your ass up. The power is inside of you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.